So all it really proves is that them two have been meshed in. It's not really like proof. I'm not saying it is massive proof. I didn't say that. But there is, proof of messages then, should we say. That's all I'm going to say on the matter, is just proof of messages, that's all. I haven't said it was the biggest proof, guys. Please don't go thinking that I think it's the biggest proof in the world. All I'm telling you is this is what I've been sent. All right? That she was meshed in with the Smurf person. That's all I've said. Just stop thinking it was the biggest proof in the world, because it's not. Turn my comments back on, Mod. Thank you. Blinking hell. Proves nothing. Yeah, well, you are nothing. You have no use to me, you're blocked. I'm blocking loads of people tonight. Why always me? God knows. Evil, you're of no use either. You've got evil in your name, out you go. What a night. I know, you're telling me, oh God, he's back. You're an absolute trouble causer. I hope you know that.
But did Smurf state in their messages they were part of that group? What are you guys talking about? Smurf is a well-known member. Smurf is a high-ranking member. Smurf doesn't hide it. Smurf is in the chat right now dropping purple hearts. What about Carl Pilker? Oh, another guy I used to interact with, Karl Makaz. Can't believe people forgot about that one. This is what I mean. It goes in so deep. I was so prolific. Me and my friend were so prolific on this app. It's just, you forget these things.
Oh, God.
We'll never trust a PDF. Well, thank God I'm not a PDF then. So Karl Makaz was actually, listen, if you want to know a little fun fact, if you want to know a bit of history, the reason why a lot of this even happened was because of Discord. And the reason why I made a Discord server, because guess who made a Discord server and inspired me to make my own Discord server? Cassia, aka what you guys call Karl Makaz. Karl Makaz, Cassia, what we call him, back in the day, he had a Discord server. I used to be in his Discord server. He encouraged me to make my own Discord server. We got along as well until we did it.
Would Canadian Angie, would she have known who that purple person was?
Smurf is, yes. Everyone knows, everyone who's involved in PLM or gets trolled by him or trolls with him, etc., knows who Smurf is. Smurf doesn't, she's in the chat, she doesn't hide who she is. She's not, she's purple through and through, bro. Do you know what I mean?
No, she didn't know. Oh, I'm so sorry that you know what Canadian Angie knows. You're blocked.
But you know what? But okay, fine, fair enough. Listen, I get where you lot are coming from. I get where I'm a man of science as well. I'm a man of evidence as well. I get where you lot are coming from. But use your brains for a second. So Corey, you saw her. She came in. I've got zero relationship with Johnny. Okay, yeah, but I was his mod, but it wasn't that long. Okay, yeah, it was for the whole life. You know what I mean? And then, Johnny is the only person I've ever interacted with. Okay, yeah, the Smurf, but I didn't know. Do you know what I mean? How long are you not going to fall for these lies? How long are you guys going to fall? King Scottish, I know Corey won't really care about King Scottish, but on the Scottish side of TikTok, half of them use us for all sorts. Half of them were right up our asses, bruv. If you ever want views, Corey, expose Scottish TikTok, bruv, I'm telling you. What about Alicia? Alicia was never in, as far as I'm aware. This is wrong. He's twisting it all. How many times do I need to be proven right for you lot to? It doesn't matter. I could show you me and Angie arm in arms together, skipping together in a park, and you lot would be like, it's AI.
You know PLM Demi. Can we also bear in mind? There's Demi.
Which Demi? Are you talking? My Demi J. You talking about Demi J?
Yep.
Yes, Demi J heavily involved. Whether I will call her a fully, do you know what I mean, a full-fledged PLM member, I don't know. Heavily involved. We worked together. We've had our falling outs. We worked together. We were working together. She just got booted out of our server because we don't trust her. But now she's like involved. We're pretty cool with her at times. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Do you know Demi?
Yes, we know Demi. Yeah, I know Demi.
Why is Canadian Angie in the comments? Oh, so cute.
That one didn't even come from me, bro. That one didn't even come from me. And me and Demi were as chill as recently as what was it, a week ago, a few days back?
Canadian Angie was also in the comments of other PLM people.
Okay, okay.
Oh dear, indeed.
What are you not going to say now?
God.
That's not the real Demi J, that she's wearing a face mask. Come on, what are you going to say now? How many things need to come out before you guys just accept the truth? Check Discord GC. Ooh, there might be a big drop coming, Corey. Let me check the group chat.
Yes, give me all the juicy gossip. Guys, this is just nuts.
Wait, listen, Jolene, if you're watching the live, am I reading that right? That those messages are between the person who was just in the box and Johnny Boy? Am I reading that right?
What have you got?
Because Corey, this is a bit, yeah.
Corey's downfalls come in. All right, Dan W, I look forward to it.
I'm sending you on Snap now.
What? Oh, God. Oh, my God, guys. This is nuts. Can we get back to your legs, Corey? No.
Okay, listen, but Corey, before you show that, please, if I could just ask the people a quick question. Guys, do you remember when Canadian Angie, we asked her, what is your relationship to Johnny? Let's put the mod thing aside. Let's just say she's telling the truth and it was only for a minute, like she claims. But do you remember when she said her relationship to Scottish Johnny is 0? Do you guys remember that, yes or no? Yes or no, do you remember that? He's stuttering, yeah? Yes. Okay, you might remember that. Okay. I've just sent Corey screenshots of Canadian Angie DMing, speaking privately on WhatsApp to Johnny Boy. To Johnny Boy.
You haven't got me that.
Is that not what that is?
No, this is...
Let me read it again. Let me read it again. I didn't really look at it. I just got sent it.
Oh, CA New, PLM, is that true? Oh, yes.
Oh, is that? Okay. That's
Yeah, she's been WhatsApping Scottish Johnny.
I can't even lie. I didn't even read it. You know what I mean? I'm that fucking quick to send it. You didn't even read it.
Look, Canadian Angie New. Having a conversation with Johnny.
What I'm going to do, you...
It's on Kales. It's on Kales, by the way, if you want to go up there and have a look.
And I guarantee, listen, she came up, she gave it big, and she tried justifying the fact that she catfishes as a daughter. In my eyes, that's a pretty pedo thing to do. But she came up, she gave it big, and I guarantee it's going to be radio silence the rest of the night. I guarantee it's going to be radio silence, and she's not going to face me in the box again after that. She's not going to face me.
He's more than welcome to come back in if she wants to.
She won't do it, Corey. She won't do it. The man is bringing facts. I can't lie. Big up. Again, if you think I'm telling the truth, that does not make you a PLM member. That does not mean you like me. It just means you know what I mean? It just means you know the truth, bro. You know what I mean?
They're all asking about Feist. Oh, what about Candyman or Feisty?
Who's Pandyman?
Candyman.
I don't know who Candyman is. He might be while I was away. Feisty, however, me and Feisty, we've had our ups and downs. We've had a couple of Barneys. However, she has worked with Johnny Boy and she has worked with me. Another thing I'm going to let you know, Corey, I've not really spoken about yet, is there's a technique that these people do. They use middlemen. So they could wash their hands from it and pretend like they never worked with PLM. They will work with someone who works with PLM to like. So she was sending stuff to Kat, who was sending stuff to me, to Docs. I can't remember the name, man. Who was it? I think it was someone involved in Lucy Rose drama, but Feisty has worked with us, yes. And she's openly worked with Johnny Boy. Who's Napoleon.
Can you stop spitting?
Sorry?
You stop spitting.
Stop spitting. Nah, you know when I talk a lot, I get like a lot of saliva in my mouth, bro. You know what I mean? Fact freak. No. Like, I will say it with Chesty. I think, he's never worked with us as far as I'm aware. You know what I mean?
This is just nuts. Can everyone send your heartbeats though, please? Thanks.
No, that's who it was. Yeah, sorry, no, that was the person. No, I've just realised what you meant. Yeah, the person who was who Feisty got, one of the people that Feisty got us to trial was Fact Freak. Another one was a woman involved in the Lucy Rose drama. I can't think of it just yet. I want to say, was it Lisa Broomfield? I'm not sure. Show us your wallpaper. It's upstairs, man. I'm downstairs right now. He has his E4, E5 cream. So was Napoleon part of the group? But I ran the group, bro. I was a HITLER of the group. Do you know what I'm saying? I was a Mr. Don Dada. You know what I'm saying? I was the one who made the trains run on time. What about Rashante? Rashante, we bullied him into submission. He tried joining. It was quite embarrassing, but he didn't really fit in. And he kind of like. I don't even think Rashante denies it though. Nah, I don't think he denies it. Still got the carpet hack. You know, the carpet has changed. First, he got you to Dogs Fact Freak.
First, he got you to Dogs Fact Freak.
That's correct. I wasn't really around for that properly though. That was more like Dipper, Chicken Dipper, and Clapper Slappers and all them, like the successor group to PLM. You are a bellend, yes. He wouldn't say that to my face though. He did not fit in. He didn't really, but like people think, yeah, we will take any Tom, Dick, and Harry. But it's like anyone could join the server. Don't get me wrong, but to actually be a part of the PLM, be a part of PLM infrastructure, but you need to have something about you. What about Joe Delay? Don't know who that is. Mr. UK TikTok. I bullied him a couple times. I've been in his box and that, but I wouldn't say he worked with me now. I was not Evil Avocado. That was Jason Eames, aka Top Boy, aka Top Nonce. Scottish Paula. Me and Scottish Paula have had ups and downs. She's worked with us on occasion. She's beefed us on occasion. Miss Red don't like me. She called me the P word. I can't prove it. I'll say it with chest. I never recorded that call. I know some people in the chat have heard that call. We was screening my server, but she did call me the P word.
Do you know who Chocolate Swirl or Evil Avocado? No, we know who Evil Avocado is, but do you know who Chocolate Swirl and Evil Snoopy are?
I don't know. Do you girls know? The girls in my server and that. Do you girls know? I don't know.
Evil Snoopy and Chocolate Swirl. Does anyone know who they are in your server?
Does anyone know? Is Wooly Scheme Top? Yeah, Wooly. He ran like a sister server to PLM, like a, you know what I mean, kind of joint operation. Basically, the Scottish PLM. Yeah, she called you a PA. Yeah, that's what she called me. Yeah, I don't get.
Got no proof of this at all.
There's no proof of it. If you don't want to call me a liar, like call me, I don't care. Like I'm not offended. She called me, but she did call me that. On anything on my mum's life, she called me the B word, but there's no proof.
Stop spitting.
I can't help it, man, bruv. Like, I'm going a mile a minute, man. What about Mags Hunter? Mags Hunter, we had beef with Mags Hunter, yeah. She was never part of PLM. CLA was involved. Sharebear, me and Sharebear have worked together on occasion. Did Red use a piece like, yeah, she did.
Did CLA ever get involved?
Nah, CLA is one big creator that I've never really interacted with in any form, nah. Birdman, I've been in Birdman's box. I co-hosted Birdman. I pretended to, you know, Birdman in a Corey. I pretended to have a Tommy tank over his bird, and he got quite upset about it.
Oh God!
What Scottish creators got involved? So many of them. I don't remember them. They all got weird names as well. But Wooly was involved. Katie Ryan was involved. Moonhead, Rido. The list goes on and on, man. Who else was there? There was loads. If some people from around there in the comments, they'll tell you there was loads, man, loads. Even that one that's exposing Wooly, what's his name? Jordan, he was involved. Jordan Boy, he was involved. Luke, I don't know, Luke, remind me. Lee Sutherland, Lee Sutherland. I bullied him, but he never worked with us now. We spoke on Karma Kaz. I've told these lot that me and Karma Kaz, aka Cassia, his old name back in the day, did have a working relationship, yeah. Another thing, Corey, I need to tell you this, my brother. I need to tell you this. So, did you watch Angie's live after your... Did you watch the follow-up live that Angie did after your live?
No.
So, Angie did live after your live, and obviously she was burning because the truth was coming out. She was kind of on one. She was not happy at all. During that live, she goes... if you guys want to know the truth, contact Only Tony, who exposed PLM. She's correct. Only Tony did expose PLM. Only Tony also worked with PLM, though. Only Tony has worked with me as recently as 2025. In 2025, Demi J, who was just shown, who is a PLM member, we had a falling out with Demi J. Demi J said some suspect things against the traveller community. I forwarded it to only Tony, and only Tony said he would sort her out. Me and only a liar. No, I promise you. I know. That's what I said as recently as 2025, this current year. Yes. I don't know who Torian is. I've heard the name, but I don't know who that is. Nanny Yvonne. Nanny Yvonne. Oh, man. Listen, Nanny Yvonne, yeah, I used to fucking love that woman. She was in the... Do you know Nanny Yvonne, Corey?
No.
So she's from your side. She's like an old... And listen, I'm not going to know this unless I'm close to her. She's half Cypriot, half Greek. No, half Cypriot, half Welsh. So she's from your side of the neck of the woods. She's an older woman, and she was in the server, and I fucking loved her. She was proper like, you all right? You know what I mean? She's proper like a little granny and that. We used to call her PLM granny and that. Do you know what I mean? Bad Girl Squeak, that's the one. Do you know what I mean? But she was fully involved. She's another one who thinks she was never there. You know what I mean? Who's got early onset Alzheimer's and thinks she wasn't there anymore. Now she fully involved. I'm sure there's evidence of that somewhere. Fully involved. Don't let her get away with it. Corey, please, I beg, research this. I'm sending him stuff with Drawing the Love. You've seen it. I don't know who Rosie Bush's share was involved. I've already said that. Portia McKenzie. I bullied Portia McKenzie, but would never work with Portia McKenzie. I don't know who Diadro is.
Sorry.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
When you ask people to like surrender and stuff, like when they surrendered to you, did they have to do anything, or was like a punishment if they didn't?
So what surrendering is, so like I am, believe it or not, as vile as I am, I like to give people a chance. A few Angie was, by the way, let me tell you, in 2023, when I fell out with Angie, she was on the cusp. She was on the cusp of surrendering. If I pushed it anymore, she would have surrendered. But what surrendering basically means is they have to submit to the PLM. They have to allow PLM in their lives. They can't block us all. They have to keep like a PLM authenticated mod to make sure none of our men are getting blocked. Do you know what I mean? And basically just, you know what I mean, surrender to us, like submit. They're not allowed to talk smack on us anymore.
Who out of the creators then, who surrendered?
Shah. Do you know Shah?
Nope.
Shah surrendered. Boombox surrendered. A lot of small names surrendered. The big names usually didn't, because like it is really embarrassing. Like for you to surrender to a group for you to surrender to people on the other side of the phone, it's really embarrassing. So I'm not going to lie and say we got a lot. Roshante, he's probably the biggest name that surrendered. Troy Holt surrendered. He was kind of a name, but yeah. Chloe Bacchus. I don't know who that is. Sorry?
Did Angela surrender?
Angie, she was very, like I just said, she was very close. She was on the cusp of surrendering, but she didn't. You could tell if anyone was around in 2023, they will tell you, like, she was she was getting ambulances every other day. She was getting ambulances, takeaway sent to her gaff. I think we set on police once as well. Like the most horrible thing you could do to like a person, she got it all. She was on the cusp, but she just didn't give in, and then I kind of just fucked off. You know what I mean? I got bored with it all. But she was very close. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Wow.
He does awareness. Troy does a lot of things, but Troy's another wrong, and he's got problems with TV.
Demi, you don't even follow me. You're never going to get in my box, darling. Sorry. Who's Demi?
Demi was, I would say, like I say, it's a spectrum, but I'll say she's a PLM associate. You're right, Demi.
Hello, Lucky. Now,
right,
what are you doing not telling the truth?
Demi, have you and me not worked together in the past, yes or no?
Telling porcupines to everybody.
Debbie, have we worked together, yes or no? Yes or no, princess?
I don't work with you. No, we work.
Did we not work? Clear your throat when you speak.
Princess,
and
guess what? Guess what?
Okay.
Why don't you tell everyone what you've done to my family?
I've done a lot of things to you, fam. I'm not going to deny
Yeah,
it.
you have.
I sent you a video.
Listen.
I'll show everyone the proof.
You don't need to show
I got the
proof.
proof, and I
Adam.
got the proof that you wanted Corey's number.
Yeah, I did ask for Corey's number. What's your
Yeah,
point?
and I got the proof
knows
that you're
that?
sending takeaways out.
What's your point? I'm not denying it.
Well,
You're
I'm doing that because
you're not
you're
bringing
sitting here
anything new.
on your high
Hold on, did you
horse.
send takeaways
You're
to my
on
house?
control.
No, not your
Tell
house, not your house.
everyone
Demi's
how
house.
you
Demi's house.
reacted to my nan, a 90-year-old woman,
Yes, I Tommy Tank
and
over your
then
nan.
you
I
come
Tommy
down
Tank
my
over your nan.
house after I have a stroke with your people, and you think you can hit me over the head with a baseball bat,
No, I never hit you
and
over
you
there.
find it all funny.
I never hit you over there. That never happened.
Corey's giving you a platform, and he don't have a clue what you're about.
He doesn't have
But
a
I
clue. He
do.
knows I'm vile.
I know the
I told him.
truth.
Listen,
I
Corey,
know what you're doing. You're
Corey,
trolling right now.
if I can squeeze a word in against this decrepit old woman, Corey, I will
Oh,
tell you right
I'm
now.
not no woman. You're
She won't
talking
let
to
me speak.
Demi.
Clear your throat, baby girl.
No,
You
no,
can
no,
tell-
no, no.
Listen
Aki,
to her.
right.
You can tell.
Aki,
she's a
tell
bit
them
slow.
that you wanted Corey's number and it'd be a
She's a
cat call.
35-year-old woman who still relies on
And
her
you
elderly
wanted
mum.
Angie's
She's a bit slow,
number.
you could tell. Sorry? I didn't want Corey's
And
number.
you wanted
I'm not-
Angie's number tonight. You're on a troll.
Yes,
My
yes.
downfall is
I
not
want-
going to be today.
I've never
You know,
denied it.
and
I've
me
never
and
denied
Corey
it. You're
don't
not coming
get
up
on.
with anything new.
But I can't sit here and watch the lies.
You can't say
I've
Demi, I
got,
don't
I've
even
got
know who you are.
What lie have I told
screenshots
today?
from your
on.
server. I ain't
But what do you mean we don't
stupid.
get on? I don't even know who you are.
Oh, well, the one you said what OD'd with a stroke.
What?
Yeah, and you had an argument with my mum.
Demi, no one cares about your X Factor sob stories, bro. How's
Yeah, I
anyone
know, I
mentioned
know.
you?
You
I
got a thing in
remember
your
arguing with your
server.
mum.
You now got a thing in your server, Demi's next stroke. I've been sending it all.
Corey
I
doesn't
take a
have
look.
further-
Oh, this is Jolene in Morning, Willow.
Demi.
And she's called Jolene in Morning because it's after my nan, Joan in Morning. These people need locking away and putting a key.
Yeah, but no one's denying that. You're
No,
not coming
no,
out
no,
with
no.
anything
I'm
new.
going to put my story out there. And I bet you, no one, oh, that's it, you go on mute. Nah, someone had to say it, and Angie's telling the truth. There was a fake profile underneath Queen Angie, right? And she was telling the truth. She was never in that server. He's
I don't believe
lying.
you at
He's
all.
stirring.
Wait. Okay, so sorry, Demi. Did you not just wish death on children? Demi, did you not wish death on children? But listen, Corey, I'm going to tell you with chest. I've never pulled up to. I will never hit a woman. Do you know what I mean? But I will tell you with chest. I did.
Corey,
Tom,
yeah, yes, I did.
no. I will tell you with chest what I did do. I Tommy tanked over her elderly mother, her grandmother. Sorry, Tracy's mum. I Tommy tanked
Demi,
over her grandma.
just as worse, if not bad. So you're right.
She's about on our level of vileness. So Tommy tanked over her grandma. I've said some stuff about her grandma and mum and stuff like that, like just standard trolling. She's done it back. It's been back and forth with Demi. I'll say it with chest. It's been back and forth with Demi. Demi's wished death on Sausage's kid. She said horrible, vile things to Kazi. She's joined forces with us several occasions. As recently as last week, we were working together to take down Hartlepool. So I don't know what she's talking about. Demi,
I'm just a bit confused, right? Of how you're so very, very, very proud. Shaz, you were never welcome in my chat, ever. Out. You're very, very proud of how vulgar you've been.
I don't know what you want me to say, bro. Do you want me to feel bad? Like, I don't.
I know you don't, and that's what scares me.
Like, I can't make myself feel bad. If I don't feel bad, I just don't feel bad.
as in-
Yes, Cassie, a long time, bro. I've spoken to you like 3 years, bro. How you been?
Yeah, man. Hey, why am I getting shares saying that I've been in PLM and stuff?
Cassia, was I in your server, yes or no?
Not by invitation.
Not by invitation. It was live. Did you not? Can you not ban people from Discord?
Yeah,
Yes or no?
I kicked you out of it.
But you didn't kick me out. I was in there for a month. We had a personal disagreement. Then you kicked me out. You didn't kick me out because of who I was, because of what I say. It's 'cause
Yeah,
of a
but I
personal disagreement.
wasn't in PLM.
I didn't say you were in PLM. I said that we worked together because we did work together.
No, I was just getting loads of shares. People saying,
Well, there you go. He doesn't deny it. He doesn't deny that I was in his server. There you go. Another one bites the dust.
what do you mean, bit the dust?
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are now not claiming their involvement, Cassia.
Listen, I know more than you know that half of these FYP hosts and all these bigger TikTokers now were all involved in shit. I know more than you know. But Corey, I think you've gone down the wrong route on this, mate. I wouldn't normally jump up in someone's box and say it.
Okay, so it's not right for Corey to box me, but it's right for you to co-host me and box me and have me in your server. Why is it different when you do it?
Co-host, yeah.
You never co-hosted me. You never used to co-host me back in the day, bro. Are you going to lie about that?
Before the PLM server.
No. The PLM server was a thing.
Listen, actually, before you had this PLM server, you only set that up to compete with mine.
To compete with yours, yeah, and it got a lot bigger. Did you not?
Yeah, but you're saying it as if like I already knew you had a PLM server and it's what it is today.
But did you not cut? Wait. Was anyone there during the opening night, or was it the second night of the PLM server? You actually came in. Remember? You actually came in.
The opening night of a server which had no historic data in it.
Okay, have you got kids, Karmakaz? Can you swear on your kids' life? You weren't there? You were never in the PLM server?
On an opening evening of a PLM server?
Yes. When I first set up my server, I don't know if anyone remembers, this was 2022, you actually came to my server, so you've actually been in my server. Back in the day.
For what, though? How many people were in the server? What was on it? It was an empty server.
It was my server. It was Aki's server. It was Purple Aki, the guy who set a PLM server. So what do you mean?
So it wasn't a PLM server, was it? You're saying it as if I've joined a fucking movement.
I didn't say you joined the movement, but you were in a PLM server. You joined that by choice. It's not like you didn't end up there.
I joined an Aki server on day one.
Okay, there you go. So he's admitting it. And was PLM not a thing by then? Are you going to lie about that?
PLM wasn't a thing then.
Okay, there you go. He's lying about that. Okay. But this guy's, at least he's somewhat told the truth that he was in a server with me by choice that he joined.
So, are you trying to make out that I'm a wrong-un?
I'm not making out anything. I'm just telling the truth. I don't have any qualms about you joining a server. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying you did associate with me at one point.
Yeah, but not in a PLM point, though, was it?
It doesn't matter. So I was doing up PLM and you were still associating with me. What's the point?
You're doing it day one?
What do you mean day one?
You're saying I joined your server day one?
I believe it was the first or second. I think you might have come on premiere night. It might have been the second night. But
that was before anyone joined it and any sort of PLM bloody movement.
There was about 200 people on the first night, so it wasn't before anyone joined it. The VC was actually full. We had to. Do you remember? I was bullying you, and we had to mute everyone else, so just you only could talk.
Actually, you wasn't bullying me.
I was bullying you. I bullied you several times.
We back and forth every evening.
Yeah, we back and forth, then you lost that back and forth. It was more back and forth.
That is not true.
Come on, don't lie, bro. You're laughing to yourself, it's cold. You're laughing to yourself. Come on, bro. That's fake. Come on, bro.
That is not true. But
I bullied you on several occasions. Is it Napoleon Aki? Yes, I am Aki, yeah.
No. Corey, you've made a mistake here, mate.
All right, so it's all right for you.
Kaz.
All right for Corey.
Kaz, can you tell me what mistake I've made?
You'll find out in the forthcoming weeks, but you've made a mistake here, mate. I don't know who you're just trying to get at doing this, but it's going to
it was just elusive mainly.
What's that?
It was just elusive mainly to prove my point.
I know, but sometimes in firing a shot at someone, you're going to get it with the ricochet, and I think you're going to get it with the ricochet on this.
That's so.
I don't agree.
You weren't round back then.
Exactly. So if it was all before me, then I can't be blamed for what happened prior.
If you open a can of worms and you get worms on you, mate.
It's investigative journalism. He's not my friend.
Yeah, but let's not forget though, Kaz, right? This gentleman above you has also been in Delulu's box only less than a couple of hours back.
Yeah. I don't know. Listen, that's not a warning or a threat from me. Right, it's a warning.
No. But Cassia, it's wrong for him to have me in the box, but it's okay for you to have me in the box, for us to co-host together, for us to be in servers together. I've never been in a server with Corey. You've been in a server with me.
Yeah, but you're what PLM is now and what it turned into back then. That's not what I went into.
Okay, what was it back then? Because I could tell you, like I said to Corey during the beginning of this live, I was just as vile as I was back then than I am now. Nothing changed.
Yeah, but listen, this thing's mad. You're saying I joined a PLM server. I joined a server which had your name on it because you joined my server which had my name on it.
Okay. So you joined.
You changed when I wasn't in the server your name to PLM.
LMC, I don't understand.
I've never changed my name to PLM. PLM's a group. I don't call myself PLM.
The server.
The server name to PLM. Okay, what was it called back then?
I don't know.
You were in it?
I don't know. I've moved on with my life.
He's moved on. So you've heard it all here. Cassia was in my server, whether it was called PLM or not. He was in my server. It doesn't really matter, does it? I was still saying PLM back then. It was still PLM in my bio. Do you know what I mean? Like it was still the same thing. You were involved in my server.
Right. Listen. What's your name again? Papa Blaze. No, what's his name? I was going to say Papa Blaze.
Babawaki, me.
Yeah, right. Aki, you send me over the proof of everything that you've got with Delulu and everything else. You send me over your list and I'll go through it. Apart from that, I think that's all we can do.
Just be careful, Corey, man.
What? Kaz, unfortunately, I have to do this.
Yeah, man. It's cool.
It's investigative journalism.
Yeah, man. All right. But anyway, have a good one. See you in a bit.
Okay,
In a
see you
bit,
later,
baby.
Kaz.
Yeah.
Right, Aki, sort it all out. Get back to me.
I'm gonna love you and leave you. Big up.
No, don't love me. And don't, I was going to say don't leave me, but yeah, leave me. This is fucking nuts. My God. He probably trolled you. Well, he didn't troll me, love, because I haven't been on the app that long. This is mental. I have a funny feeling I've opened up Pandora's box. This is nuts. We need more. Oh my God. This is just... Guys, you're all saying for me to be careful. I'm not doing him anything. All I'm literally doing is allowing him into the box or allowing him to talk. I'm not doing anything else. I am not doing anything else. I've told him that moving forward, he must do... They're saying... What? They will be saying, get that new fella, Corey, off this app. What are you on about? This is messed up. I agree. He wants something in return eventually. Oh, what's he want now? What do you want, man?
Quick thing, Corey. All right, so listen. People are giving you all this bother, yeah? At the end of the day, I've backed up everything I said. Even Cassia, he pretty much said the same thing I said. He said he was in my server. It wasn't called PLM. I don't know if that makes a difference. So I was still... The organisation was still called PLM, even if the server wasn't. But he was in my server. Everything I've said tonight has been backed up. Canadian Angie stuff has been backed up. Everything has been backed up. Has it, yes or no, Corey, so far?
So far, yes, yeah.
He wants to initiate you into what? There is no PLM. I'm telling you, I'm working with a ragtag team of ex-PLM members, a small, tight-knit team who are gathering this information together. There is no organisation. I'm not... Don't get me wrong, I still troll a little bit here and there. I'll still, like you see, Canadian Angie comes in, I'll grief her, whatever. I'll grief people. But there's nothing to initiate. At the end of the day, I just don't like the fact... And you guys should either. I don't like the fact that people like Delusive Angie are getting away with this. Getting away with their association.
But I have told you, though, Aki, you're going to need to come with proof.
I have with everything so far, have I not?
Do you support peddlers?
What actual pet? No, that's why I kicked. That's why I've been doxing Jason Eames. That's why John Paul McMullen got kicked.
Go away, Sarah, you silly cow.
I don't support actual pedlos. That's why Jason Eames, an actual pedlo, someone who actually slept with a child, has been tormented by me on this app for the last 3 years, has been contacted the police, tried doing the lot, can't get him off. John Paul McMullen, who edits children onto adult content, has been tortured by me on this app. A lot of wrongers have been tortured by me on this app. I do a lot of good as well as bad. Do you know what I mean? Why did I...
Are you planning on coming back?
Big up Charlie Lay. Sorry?
Are you planning on coming back?
I can't, unfortunately. I've become somewhat civilised now. Don't get me wrong, tonight was a bit of a... It gave me a bit of nostalgia for the old days, but I've become civilised now. I've got a 9 to 5. I've got like a real life. Like I can't troll like I used to. I can't do any professional trolling. I'll just dabble here.
Nice. If you're going nuts about me platforming somebody that's done vile in the past, and you tell me how he's allowed into Elusives earlier, but you didn't give her the same response. Exactly. Enough.
Zach the Bratton was not involved. You kick me out whenever you want, Corey, but I've actually just come in to, like, not back you, but just say it how it is. At the end of the day, like, okay, you don't put it this way. If you think I'm so vile, surely the people who associate with me are vile as well. Do you want them to, would you rather know they were associated with me or not? Do you want to continue living?
Georgia.
Hello, Napoleon.
Napoleon, darling.
Napoleon. People were saying in the chat that you dox children and that you've made jokes about kids getting raped. Is that true?
Yes, that's correct.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, what's your point?
I haven't seen any of those clips, mind.
So, yeah, I've said some, I'm going to
You
tell
have
you
just admitted it, but look. When did you say that sort of stuff?
now. Just over the years, I've been saying that stuff. Like, I'm not going to, Corey, I've said this to you today. I've said some horrible stuff. I've never done anything to a child. I've never even intentionally interacted with a child online. My server was 18 plus. Do you think so when Angie's out there getting nude, doing all that stuff, do you reckon her lives are 18 plus? Do you reckon she knows everyone in her lives? Do you reckon she could vet her lives?
But again, I'm not going to agree with you on anything you've done in your past. However, in terms of everything else that you brought, I've just asked for proof on. That's all I've asked for.
100%.
And obviously, you've popped in other people's lives. You've been into Lulu's Day. You've been in mine. You've been in Alicia's. Where else did you say you've been?
I've been in Brigham's. I've been everywhere tonight.
Right. So you've been everywhere tonight. So again, moving forward, I do not condone. In fact, I strongly disagree with everything you've openly admitted you said in the past. So now, just moving forward, you need to provide the evidence of the allegations you've made tonight only, and then obviously we'll take a step forward from there. That's all we can do.
100%. I've so far, Corey, and be fair, be honest.
Yes, you have sent me over some proof of some stuff. Yes.
Yes, and I've backed up stuff. People have been saying during the live, I've been backing up stuff. You all seen it. Can I just say one thing? Yeah. Okay. You're calling me a wrong and you're calling me this. Whatever. I believe in your freedom of speech. You can call me what you like, but you don't want to call me wrong as okay. Let's say I'm a wrong of some sort. That's fine. If you catch an actual peddler, if the police catch an actual peddler, let's say they're part of some sort of grooming gang, and they catch a peddler, do you reckon they ask them questions, or they'd be like, oh no, I don't want to speak to him, I don't want to speak to him because he's a peddler? No, the police sit down, they ask questions, they find out who that person is working with, who that person has worked with, their methods, their techniques, they find out what's actually gone on. That's what you do. That's what Corey's doing right now. Because if Corey didn't ask the questions he asked tonight, we would never know about Delusive Angie. We'll never know about Canadian Angie. We'll never know about Alex Brigham. We will never know about any of these people. Am I right or wrong? You man in the comments, am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong?
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, what you guys need to remember is I did not bring up this whole conversation of PLM again. I think you find it was Canadian Angie and EQ that brought up the conversation of PLM, and I then went into the behind the black curtain, and I wanted to see what PLM was about, because I could tell by Delusive Angie's face she thought there was something coming, and by God was I right.
So you're saying you're an actual peddler? Then no, you just missed the point. I'm saying is, if you think I've done some sort of wrongdoing, surely you want me to tell you the other people I was doing the wrongdoing with.
Finally.
We haven't seen the proof. Okay, so you didn't see Canadian Angie screenshots. You haven't found out who Evil Avocado is. Corey's been sent the proof of that. It's up to him whenever he wants to release it.
Purple Aki, get me the proof. You're still a wrong un. You know you are. You've admitted that. You've sat here and said, yes, I am. Again, give us the proof of what you said tonight. And then obviously just jump in everyone else's box.
I'll keep it coming, Corey. I'll keep it coming, man.
But get me the proof, please, Aki.
100%.
All right, bro. My God. This is mental. But I wasn't the person to bring up PLM again. That was EQ and Canadian. I went to find out why Angela was so bothered. And now I know why. I just simply, no, he contacted me, not the other way around. Not the other way around, he contacted me. This should have been left. Well, I think you find then, you need to go and tell Canadian Angie to stop talking about PLM or Delusive or EQ. I was the only one that went straight to the head. Well, they come to me, sorry, because I was talking about them. So they came to me. Why would Alex jump in my box? This is all before me, so it is what it is. I'm not agreeing with anything that that guy has done, not in any way, shape, or form. I just told him that to his face. But at the end of the day, I have a right as a viewer to ask questions to somebody who has done massive wrong. I have a right to do that. And me as a newsreader, news anchor, whatever you want to call me, I need to give you the truth. And stop entertaining him. Do yourself a favour, Serena. Get out. Out. You guys deserve the truth. You guys deserve the truth. Because you got Delusive Angie pretending she haven't done anything. I think you find Kerry, he's not a convicted pedo, so you can get out for that comment. Stop spreading misinformation, stick to the facts. Exactly, Supergirl. You guys have a right to see whether these people that you are supporting, spending your hard-earned cash on, are working behind the scenes and doing things unfavorably. You guys have the truth of that. So I, if I need to, will use my platform to bring those facts forward. And I have told him that what has come out of his mouth tonight is not fact. I need proof. And he supposedly is going to find that proof. So as soon as I have that proof, it will come on. No problem at all. The Evil Avocado stuff will be posted on my account at 10 a.m. tomorrow on my main account. I'm not messaging no WhatsApps because you guys are going to keep me up all night. I'm busy. I'm trying to sleep. Why 10 a.m.? What's it got to do with you? You're never going to be able to see it now because you're blocked. That goes away, my Corey. Absolutely. Aki offered money for my number. He didn't need my number. My snap was in my bio, so he added me and started threatening me. I am simply doing what I want to do with my platform. How do you threaten you? Oh, I say he's going to unalive me. Mad. Alex Brigham, stop starting on people in my life. But I swear on my Bella's life, I have no inclination to get involved in all of the past stuff that has happened in regards to PLM. I just wanted to know who was involved, who done what, and only of the big names. I'm not watching none of Demi's live, thank you very much. Put Demi in my block list, mods. I simply set off the fireworks and let them go boom. And now when I'm getting a massage tomorrow morning, having a real nice time, getting all nice and tanned, and the app is exploding with what's gone on tonight even, I'm just going to sit back and relax because I haven't got nothing to worry about. They have all got stuff to worry about. There's many creators that are currently not being able to sleep thinking, I wonder what Corey knows. It's about time that creators on this app were honest and truthful with their audience. And if they were honest and truthful, they got nothing to worry about. But the likes of Delusive, she needs to be worried because she works too much behind the scenes. Thank you, Heather. And she knows she does. And on that note, I'm going to leave you all be. Go for all of them. I will. I'll sleep fine. Yes, get to sleep, Alex Brigham. Get the oxygen mask on. Exactly, Nova Blue. You guys need to know who you're supporting. And I promise you, with any big names, when I get the evidence on any big names, I will out the lot. So when Aki comes to me and says, here's all the stuff on Delusive, here's all the stuff on this person, here's all the stuff on this person, I will give you it. I will out every single one. Not just Delusive, even though she is, at the moment, my biggest troll. I will out every single one. Oh, God, he's back in now. What do you want, man?
Yo, listen, baby boy, check your snap. I've just sent you 2 screenshots of me going live with Angie. We seem pretty civil there.
Oh, God.
Yet again, the so-called quotation marks worst man on this app, yet again, is the only one to tell the truth. Yet again. Love me or hate me, you're not going to know the truth about me, you know what I mean?
Can you not call me baby boy?
Say that again?
Can you not call me baby boy ever again?
What would you prefer?
Just Corey's fine.
Just Corey, yeah.
Can we keep this strictly professional?
We'll try. Oh, so you got another device now. Can you show them the video I sent you earlier? Wait, Corey, before you do that, I just want to say one thing. Stop saying, please send me the proof, because I've been sending you stuff all evening. Go on.
Right, so he was on with Delulu back in the olden days.
Everyone who knows me knows that's my iconic wallpaper. She looks very happy there. Doesn't look scared. Wait,
What video, bro?
Wait, go down. We'll do them one at a time, Corey. Come on, man. I shouldn't be walking you through this, bro. You're a journalist. Wait, go down. We'll start bottom upwards, yeah? So go in the second one.
You didn't send me a video, bro.
I swear to God I did. Go in the second one. Are you sure I didn't?
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I did. Go on that second one. Can you, that one, you did the wallpaper, so the one after wallpaper, we're going to do them one at a time, Corey. Come on. After wallpaper. After the wallpaper.
Oh my God! Oh, Aki, you're doing my head in.
All right, so that's me and Angie. Newton Scabbert is new, who's still a member of, well, not PLM, but she's a part of my ragtag team. Newton Scabbert was letting me use her account to go live with Angie. So that's me. That's another one of me.
Block Liam, please. Bye, Liam.
Okay, if you go up, there is a video. Can you see the one that says GLM?
That one.
No, that's a screenshot, not a video, Corey.
Mods, get all over this fucking comments. Block them all.
And
This is Canadian stuff, this is.
That is also a screenshot, Corey. If you just go up a little bit.
There is no video, Aki.
If you keep going up a bit.
Oh.
Yes.
I have actually said a Welsh person of colour with ginger hair, yeah.
A Welsh person of colour.
Yeah, did you like how politically correct I was then?
There's a lot of colours.
Fox, man, why are you spoiling my fun? I keep scaring everyone for. Have you been threatening to put people in car boots again?
Something like that. So I wanted to bully her. She was getting rude to you two, so I come in to bully her and she fucking shut herself. You know what I'm saying?
Is this pineapple?
I don't. No. The other person talking.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's pineapple.
Is that pineapple? I don't know who pineapple is potentially. But if you watch that video, what did you see, Corey? Can you, in the comments, tell me what you just saw?
Well, you're chilling in the box with her.
I'm there. I'm chilling in the box with Delusive Angie. I even say I thought she was giving you grief, so I'll come in to back you too. That's me saying that to Angie and the other person in the box. Very casual talking, very casual. She does not look like someone who was trolled by me. She does not look like someone who was scared of me.
Shane Dev denied it. Yes, she did, Foxy. Stop lying.
She did deny it all day. She's been saying, "Oh no, I got trolled by them. No, I was just saying it so they got off my back." She was having the time of her life.
That's not pineapple. Yes, it is. Open your ears. For that, you're blocked.
She was like a diabetic at a sweet shop, bruv. She was having the time of her life. You done saw that. You saw that, bruv. Sitting with me, like we're besties.
Right, Aki, get out my box.
Why?
Because you're doing my head in.
Oh, good night, baby boy.
No. Oh. My God. Pineapple said she wasn't around then. That is Pineapple's voice. Are you nuts? Are you nuts? Are you nuts? How can you sit here and say that's not Pineapple? Listen to the voice.
I have actually seen a Welsh person of colour with ginger hair, yeah.
Shut up. It was Pineapple. Get a grip. It wasn't Pineapple. Do you know who Nina is, Corey? No. Guys, I don't know who any of these people are. I just wanted to come on today to prove that Angela was a fully pledged member of PLM, and I have proved that. It's not my fault he's brought in a shitload of other people. And you know, he's got to come forward with proof now, otherwise he looks like a bit of an idiot. But he has been sending me proof. Proof mostly of all day. And he's starting with Delusive first, now he's going to move on to the rest of them, I'm sure. Do you know what I mean? I just think I've opened a can of worms. Yeah, you've opened Pandora's box, I agree. I think there's going to be a lot coming out about a lot of creators. And obviously I'm not going to be included in that because I'm nowhere to do it. Do you know what I mean? I was nothing to do with it. I wasn't on the app at that time. But I think a lot of creators are, yeah. I think a lot of creators tonight are absolutely cracking themselves. I think a lot of creators are like, oh my God, was I in there? And if I was, has he got proof? And they're probably trying to hunt back through conversations of where they've had it with him. And, you know, they're all absolutely cacking themselves. And to be fair with you guys, I don't blame them. Because by the sound of things, being anything to do with this group is extremely bad for your platform. Right, but from my perspective, is I'm not connected with them in any way, shape or form. I am just simply bringing the audience into the know of what's going on. Do you know what I mean? But this is what Canadian Angie wanted. This is what EQ wanted, is they wanted to find out about Angie and PLM. And I did. I exposed that. But we'll see what other evidence we get sent over, because he has sent me over evidence. I will be putting the evil avocado stuff up tomorrow. And we can all sit back and watch the fireworks just go mad. Because everyone is backtracking. Everyone is worried. Hellraiser's box, absolutely. Look, it was either my box, he was going to jump in, or somebody else's. He's been in Alicia's. He's been in Angie's today. He's been in Alex Brigham's today. He's been in mine today. Steph, stop telling me what to do. I'm a grown-ass adult. I'm not a child. Out. There's nothing for him to turn me on, because I'm not out here being his best pal. I haven't protected him from anything he's done. I've told him he's in the wrong for what he's done in the past, but I told him I'm not going to go into that or drag him because he's already been dragged. So why would I drag him? I wasn't even on the app at that time. I don't agree with anything he's done or said. Not one thing have I agreed with what he's done or said. But I've also have not seen stuff of what he said either. So what do you want me to do? I'm a neutral party with with one common purpose here of making sure that you guys know the truth. And I will get to that truth. No, he's not a peddler. You was flirting with him earlier. No surprise, 0 followers, 0 following. Angela, get a life. Exactly. There you go. This is a great comment, and let me pin it. Right? This goes back 4 or 5 years, and you wasn't involved, so you're the best person to out it. Exactly. If I was not on the app at this time, then I can literally sit back and I can read through everything, get all the proof of everything, and then out it all. Why can't I? All of these creators have something to lose. I don't. They do. I don't because I wasn't involved in it. So this is the reason why tomorrow they're all going to go, oh, he shouldn't be talking about this. Oh, he can't talk about that. He can't talk about this. He shouldn't be doing this. You defo wasn't about doing none of it. Exactly, EQ Minx. Lurking in the background. Oh, shut up, you silly C-U-N-T. Get out. A boy from the valleys. I'm not even a boy from the valleys, so you're wrong there. I wasn't about, so I have a right to talk about it. PLM or Aki came to me and Aki said, you are getting things seriously wrong about me and you're starting to PISS me off. And I said, okay, tell me the truth then. And he said, no, because you won't allow me to tell you the truth. I said, yes, I will. You tell me the truth and I will give you your airtime. So he's going to tell me the truth. But I have asked for proof of everything. I want proof. As long as I get the proof, I will be fine. Exactly. I had Angela stop talking about it. And then I had Angela gobsmacked over the fact that EQ and Canadian were still talking about it. So I knew there was something there that was being hidden. I knew it. Angela's face gave it away too much. So I had to dig. I'm sorry. I don't care if it ruins my platform tomorrow. I'll go and start a business somewhere else. I don't care. I had to find out what Angela was scared of, and I believe I found it now. I believe I found it now. I think he's starting to crack the code. I am. There's a lot that these creators have done in the past to make sure that they had a platform. And now they've got that platform. They certainly don't want what they've done in the past to get that platform to be the downfall of their platform. But I have a horrible feeling this is going to be the downfall for many people's platforms. If even half of what he said on that little interview that we had earlier is true, if even half of what he said, even a quarter of what he said on that interview is true, then boom. You can kiss goodbye to 4 platforms already. I have a very strong community. They understand why I do things. I have to keep my views going. I have to keep the entertainment going. I have to keep the gifts coming in. You know what I need to do. Nothing wrong with box them. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with it. That's your goal. Chris, you're of no use to me, darling. Bye-bye. Bye, Chris. Love you. Bye. He has got receipts because he's already Oh, that's because I'm not on camera. But he's already given me receipts. I've already seen receipts. I've already seen receipts. I have to go behind this black curtain, otherwise I will not be able to tell you guys the truth. So just bear with me. All right? But anyway, I'll spark up the app tomorrow, and then I'll come back with more as soon as we get more. Exactly, to be. I will see you all tomorrow, guys. All right? Good night, all of you. God bless.